My life was built on melody, the clean, honest sound of a perfect scale. I taught music. Integrity was my favorite rhythm. Then I met Tyler at the local shop. He played guitar like it was breathing, effortless, brilliant. We clicked instantly. We became inseparable. Festivals, late-night jam sessions, composing songs that sounded too good to be true. One rainy afternoon, he showed up at my door. He was panicked, talking about eviction and his sick father. Couldn't say no. I gave him my savings. It was nothing compared to the depth of our friendship. 2 weeks later, it was $1,500. This time, it was surgery. I hesitated, but the guilt of refusal was worse than the loss. Car repairs, new pedals for the band, emergency family expenses. He always needed something more. Eventually, he had my bank details, my credit card. Just in case, he promised. A safety net that became a trap. I would check my accounts periodically. Small withdrawals here, large payments there. It was all within the realm of emergency. Suddenly, the small amounts weren't enough to explain the massive withdrawals. I felt a cold dread settle in my stomach. Over 15 months, he had systematically drained my life savings and credit limits. It was a slow, methodical bleed. His phone went straight to voicemail. No message, just a mechanical, empty silence that screamed betrayal. I went to his apartment, only to be told he had moved out 3 months prior. He vanished without a trace. His social media accounts disappeared like smoke. Friends who knew him suddenly went silent, unreachable. I went to the police. They told me his real name wasn't Tyler. It was James Wilson. James Wilson had scammed people in at least 7 different states, using the same beautiful, tragic performance. He would get into bands, look talented, gain trust, and then simply disappear with the money. A ghost in the music scene. I lost everything, my savings, my financial stability. Felt like the end of my adult life. It was the emotional theft. The piece of my heart he took with his lies. Every time I sit down at the piano, I hear his voice. The sweet lies mixed with the sound of cash registers ringing. Even asking a friend to borrow an amplifier feels like handing over my soul. The paranoia is constant. I find myself constantly wondering if the pattern will repeat itself somewhere else. Just a random clip. A talented, unknown musician bathed in amber light. The guitar playing is mesmerizingly familiar. The way he fingered the fretboard, the subtle hesitation before the final chord. It was Tyler's signature move. But the face was different, obscured by shadow and sweat. A new mask for an old predator. I realized that every time he performs, he is robbing the art itself, the pure joy of creation. It's not just the money I lost. It's my belief that art can be pure, untainted by desperation. I watch him interact with the crowd. The way he smiles, the practiced vulnerability in his eyes. It's the scammer routine perfected. My life has become filtered through a lens of suspicion, making every kindness feel like a setup. My own music feels hollowed out, like a performance played for an audience that has already walked away. He is a phantom in the music scene, leaving only trails of debt and broken trust behind him. My greatest fear isn't poverty. It's that I will forget how to trust again, forever broken by his melody of deceit.